Since the turn of the millennium, the world as we know it has altered. The power of a nation has shifted. Buildings have been built, while others have disappeared. Technology has multiplied a millionfold, and pop culture has changed for the worse. But throughout 13 years, one entity has stayed the same. Welcome to Masteraths Robot Wars. Masteraths Robot Wars returns in the summer for its 10th and final series, celebrating 13 years of FMRW, as one of the greatest family robot series is about to reach Endgame. Well guys, this is it. This is the intro. And for the first time ever, I welcome you to Masteraths Robot Wars Series 10, Endgame. Now guys, this is gearing up to be possibly my last Family Robot series, as I said, for quite a while now. Due to job-related stuff and the fact that I just really don't have time to edit and stuff anymore. However, we are going out, not with a whimper, but with a humongous supernova explosion. Oh yes, we are back, and we are ready to make sure that this series is the best MRW series ever. So guys, let's first kick things off with the arena. As you can see, it's the same arena as Legends and Judgment, but for people who've only watched the series, here are a few changes. First change you can see is the good-looking, I guess you call decoration, the decals there. Look at that. Looks quite cool, doesn't it? And second, the pit release button is on the other side, just so you guys can see it, instead of going to be on that side where it didn't work. So the arena itself, for people who don't know, we have a pit here, which if you push the pit release button, the pit will fall down, and the buggers who are on it, the robots, will fall to their doom. That's an automatic elimination. The drop zone, if a robot has been automatically counted out or immobilized, it may be pushed on that drop zone, and if it gets put on that drop zone, some very funny or devastating object will drop on them. This can range from anything from a plush toy cat to something like a money jar or a tape dispenser. So guys, it is now time to introduce the greatest robots of all time. These are the top 20. As always, we go from number 20 and move our way straight down to number 1. So here are the seedings for Masteraths Robot Wars Endgame. First, we have seed number 20, Plasma, a two-time Masteraths Robot Wars Tag Team Champion. A very powerful flipper and known for some of the most energetic moments in Masteraths Robot Wars history, is able to flip itself twice when self-righting. Next up at number 19 is Plasma's tag team partner, Edema, another two-time Masteraths Robot Wars Tag Team Champion and the current Tag Team Champion. A very powerful lifter on this robot. Only Calamity Call 5 could stop this robot in the past. Next up is seed number 18, Exodus, the lowest seeding Exodus has ever gotten, beaten by Hot Wheel last time round. Its back will always be the problem. Still, very little back protection. Let's see how far it goes this time. Very powerful front flipper on it though. Next up, seed 17, in his second series here, Onus. Got seed 17 its debut series, and it took series 4 champion Dark Effigy to stop this full body spinning machine. In its seed 16, it's Flash Fire, his third seed in Masteraths Robot Wars history, and his first in 3 series. A good front flipper on this robot, and it can self-right. Great for fellow Family Robot Wars producer Alex the 15th a few years back. Next up is seed 15, Cobra. Has only gotten a seed twice, and both of them have been seed 15. It took the big flipper Catalyst to knock this robot out last time round. Former Masteraths Robot Wars Tag Team Champion with a very deadly weapon synergy. Next we go to seed 14, making his second appearance, Anderson the Walrus, the longest reigning champion in Masteraths Robot Wars history. has held the Masteraths Wars Judgment Championship for 20 months. It took Diamond Storm to beat this robot last time round. Next up is C13, Legends rank number 2, the very lovable Tortoterra. A pushing robot, still no Shreemekh, but has never failed to exceed in every single Masteraths Wars series. This is his 9th seeding here, and is the only robot in Masteraths Wars history to win the Grand Slam. Next up is C12, and it's DF2, former Masteraths Wars Undisputed Legends Champion. Held that title for over 2 months, and a very powerful, very strong pusher. Next up is C11, Demon Horns. It took the series champion Dragoo to knock this boy out, getting his 6th consecutive seeding, but this is the first time ever that Demon Horns is seeded lower than C10. Speaking of C10, here he is, his first ever seeding. AK1 has been in hot pursuit for the Undisputed Legends Championship for years, but has never once won it. Still no accomplishments to his name, but maybe he could put the Endgame Championship right in that accomplishments box. Next up is seed number 9, the most successful robot in Masteraths Wars history, Calamity Call 5. After 5 different iterations, it's won 4 series, including 3 in Masteraths Wars and 1 in the video version. Also a 2-time Legends champion as well. This robot has been Legends number 1 ever since Legends began 3 years ago. Next up is seed number 8, Hot Wheel, the full body spinning destructor. Very high ground clearance when it's on its wheels, but make sure you keep it on its wheels because that's where it's at its least deadliest. Next up is seed number 7, Dark Effigy, the winner of Series 4. After terrible runs in Series 5 and 6, has come back to really make a mark on Masteraths Wars, including 2 more top 4 places to add to the list. Dark Effigy is also a 2-time Legends champion. Next up is seed number 6, Transpar, the highest seeding pushing robot in Endgame, getting its highest seeding to date and has been seeded the last 3 series. Invertible, however, it is lightweight. Next up, maintaining his seed of seed 5 is Catalyst. This is the 3rd time now that he's been seeded 5, including being seeded 5 in series 4 and 8 as well. A very strong lifter, and we know his history with House Robot Ganon. I'll tell you, this robot is looking for war. Next up is seed number 4, Diamond Storm, his highest seed since series 6 where he came runner-up. The walking red herring as he is, has been defeated the last 6 series by the eventual champion. Maybe this will be the fairy tale ending for Diamond Storm. Next up is seed number 3 and the winner of Series 8, Speed. Very powerful flipper, has been in the grand finals the last 2 series. When the flipper is raised up, the back part acts as a secondary lifter. Maybe we'll see it incorporated in this series. Seed number 2, I guess you could call him the Firestorm of Masteraths Wars, Arrowhead 2, has made it to the grand finals 3 times, including finishing 2nd twice, but has never managed to win the big one. Was Masteraths Wars Undisputed Legends champion for 11 months, and it took the series champion to beat it last time round. And here is that series champion, the demonic destructor, the spinner, Dragoo. With the most amount out of the arenas out of any form of spinner in Masteraths Wars history, this robot is certainly one to watch. One of the few robots ever to be Legends champion and series champion at the same time. Its killing zone is 360 degrees, but its weakness is no Shreemekh. And those are the seeds for Masteraths Wars Endgame. And there they are, guys. These are the top 20 robots in Masteraths Robot Wars for this series. Over the years, guys, you've got to admit, these robots, most of them have been right at the top of the ladder. Robots like Catalyst, Arrowhead 2, Dragoo as well over the last few years, Diamond Storm, Dark Effigy, Tortoterra, Speed, Calamity Call, Demon Horns as well. They've all been right up there at the top. But anyway, guys, these are the top 20 in the seeds for this series, and these are the great, in my opinion, these 20 are the greatest robots in Masteraths Wars history. However, there are 5 other robots who would disagree with that. They came for the free Gladys-based tacos and beer, but they stayed for the destruction. 5 fighting machines ready to cause havoc at the drop of an hat. It's the House Robots. First up is Excalibur, the smallest of House Robots, however, still don't take him too lightly. The leader of the pack, the oldest of the House Robots, but by no means is he the weakest. Brute force pushing power is its strength, however, can't stuff right, just like a few of these House Robots. Check out for him later. Next up, it is Genocide, the second smallest of the house robots and the second oldest of the house robots. I guess you could call him Excalibur's second in command. The spikes at the front and the rear are known for KOing robots pretty much instantly if they hit. Very deadly robot. Next up is Bloodshed, the pink and purple nightmare. With double lifters, one on the front and the rear, you ain't gonna be catching this robot off guard. Known for flipping robots out of the arena that have been eliminated, or just if it feels like it. Next up, certainly the most impressive house robot in Masteraths Robots history, White Lightning. 2010 Family Robots House Robot of the Year, with a huge swinging axe. Very devastating robot, and one of the only few robots in Masteraths Robots House Robot collection to be able to self-right. The axe is best known for destroying the greatest robot in Masteraths Robots history, Calamity Call 4. And making his second series here in Masteraths Robots, Bolgannon, the big claw robot, great pusher. In fact, in his first Robot Rumble appearance, knocked out Catalyst by shoving it straight out of the arena. Brute power, great claw. This one is always one to watch. And lastly, our Refbot Bill, the drunken mess, with an equilibrium about as bad as Heather Mills on meth. However, such a lovable house robot as won House Robot of the Year the last 4 years. And these are the house robots. And there they are, the house robots. Join alongside the top 20. These are the robots that you really need to watch out for in the arena. They will be occupying the house robot corners, 4 of them in fact, for every heat. And if you go into the CPZ, the corner patrol zone, the house robots can attack, maim, and slaughter. Do whatever they want, basically. They can let you go, they can maim and destroy you, or they can just eliminate you just like that. This is what the house robots do. They've been doing it now for, this is their 10th year, or their 10th series doing this. So, that's what they do. Now guys, before we end the intro, the qualifiers will be next week. But first, I'm going to discuss the new tournament structure. Yep, there is a new tournament structure. Since this could be possibly the final series of MLW, we are going out with a humongous explosion. And how we're going to do that, we're going to follow the original Robot Wars principle and have 2 semi-finals this time, not just 1. 12 robots are going to go through from heats, so that's 12 heats overall. Still with 8 robots in each heat, which means 96 robots will make it through qualification. Most of them have already qualified, however, some of them have not. This series has 120 robots, which means that 24 robots are going to fall at the qualifying stage before they even make it to Series 10. But, well, that'll be for next week. Guys, I've been Masteraths, as you always know, and you can't spell MLW without MLW. We'll see you for Endgame's qualifier. See you then. Goodbye.